Hello guys, and welcome back to another Tweaker Man video. You won't be seeing my ugly mug in this video today, so I'll be showing you my two amplifiers. Basically these amplifiers I bought 18 years ago. I have toyed with the idea of replacing them, but I still quite like the sound of them. I've done nearly everything to improve the sound of these amplifiers, and now I'm going to show you how to replace the internal fuses. So basically we're going to take a look at some fuses that I've purchased, and two that I really want to show you are an audio bargain. Right, okay, in front of me there is four fuses. The top one is a hi-fi tuning supreme fuse at £35 each. Basically they have copper end caps, silver plated, and a pure silver burn wire. Down from that is an Aucharm Music Research fuse, which is again copper end caps, but these are 24 karat gold plated, and they use a silver alloy burn fuse. Okay, so this one works out at £15 each. So the top one's 35 followed by 15. Now under that is two that I picked up from eBay. They come direct from, I think they come from Taiwan actually. These are a company called, I'm not entirely sure how they pronounce this, so I'm going to just say it's a silent A and call it Aucharm. Okay, Aucharm Hi-Fi. So the one that you can see in front of you has a gold end cap on one end and a silver end cap on the other. They're both 4/9 copper underneath, so they're plated, and this one uses a pure silver burn wire, and it works out at £5.80 each. I mean, that is a bargain. At this point I must say that you're going to have all the snake oil people come out and that. I'm not really interested in that. I mean, I've experienced some nice improvements from fuses. So, and underneath that is another fuse made by the same people, and this one is only £3.55, and it basically is very similar to the Aucharm Music Research fuse, where it uses some copper end caps, gold plated, and a silver alloy burn wire. So basically what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be taking off the outer casing of our amplifiers, removing the fuses and fitting some new ones in. But what you've got to remember with these with fuses is they do tend to be directional. The only one that isn't directional is the Aucharm Music Research fuse. I think you can put that either way because there's no arrow on it. So basically the ones that I've got off eBay are all directional. So we're going to be testing to see what way that the electric flow goes. So basically we're going to now whip the backs of our lids off and take the fuse out. Right, okay, if you can see down there, that is our fuse there. And there's two fuse holders on this. One of them is for 110, which is American, I think, and the other one is a 230. So the one we'll be using is the 230 because the other one isn't even connected. I just think they use the same circuit board. So we're going to be whipping that out now. Bear in mind I'm filming this myself today because my son's not about. He usually does my recording. So I may be a bit wobbly as I'm removing the fuse. So I'm just going to pop my hand down inside there and remove there we go, the plastic cap to keep everything nice and clean. And there you can see the original fuse. So basically what I'm going to do is just to flip it out with a screwdriver underneath there. Got to be careful, there we go, that's popped up now. So I'm going to pop that out. Okay, so that's all out. Now what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to connect our power up now. One thing I should have mentioned at the beginning is make sure you disconnect power before you take any casing off of your equipment because it is dangerous, trust me. Right, so here's just a bog standard cable that we're using just to test the electric, IEC cable. So we're going to be plugging that into there like so. Okay, push that in nice and firm. Right, okay, that's in there. So now we've got our electrical testing screwdriver here for testing electric. Now, I'm expecting the electric on here to be going from the left to the right. Now, I think that's probably the way it is. I haven't even tried this yet. I'm just guessing. So basically, we're going to put our electrical screwdriver onto our first contact there and see whether the light lights up. No. Okay, so we're going to put it to the second one. And there we go. The light's lighting up. See it? So now we know that our electric runs from the left to the right. Okay, so now we've got to disconnect our power cable again. Okay, and we're going to leave it to settle for a little bit, and we'll be back in a second. Right, okay, it's been left for a bit to settle. Now I'm going to try to show you this fuse. It's very difficult to focus this. There you go. You can see the little arrow on it. Okay, the beauty of this one is that these are the pure silver ones. I showed you the silver alloy ones just to show you those. I ordered some of those in. I'm actually going to use one of those for the power supply to my Android box, which I'm going to be doing a video on soon. Much the same process, but I'll go through it again anyway. So basically what we're going to be doing now is we're going to be popping this into our fuse holder there. Okay, so I've got to pop that down there. Okay, and we're going to snap that into, see it sitting on top there. Move it over slightly, and then we're going to pop that into place. There we go. That's popped into place, and we've got the arrow pointing in the right direction. That's most important because these have been specially treated, these fuses, to go in one direction only. So they've had some sort of burning process, I should imagine. Okay, once you've fitted these fuses, you will need to run these in again. It's just like anything. I know people say it's snake oil, but when you get a new car, it's very stiff to start with, and it doesn't give you the power that it should do at first. And basically you have to run it in, basically. Same process with this. It takes a couple of weeks. What I'm going to be doing is doing this video. Then I won't be posting this video straight away. I'm just going to do the review video attached to this after, just to tell you my impressions on how I feel these fuses have worked. And what I basically state again is this particular fuse is £5.80. I mean, that's an audiophile bargain. You've got to try one of these for that money. Even if you do it and you feel it hasn't give you much of an improvement at all, it's peanuts. So it's worth a go. So basically, I'm going to pop the cap back on here. Now, there you go. And I'll push that right down into place again. So that's all nicely. So what I'm going to do is do the other one. And when I've done the other one there, you can see the other one on the other. This is the integrated amp, and that's the power amp, that side. I'll be back once I've fitted the other one on. Right, okay, we've fitted that fuse in now. We're just going to pop our plastic cover back over. You can see that the silver part of the silver end cap is pointing to the left because I've got this amplifier turned around the other side to the other one. That one's back to front. So we know our the way our electric flows. So we're going to pop that back on there. There we go. That's all fitted. So what we're going to do is we're going to rig up these amplifiers back up, and we'll be back to tell you our thoughts. So after a couple of weeks, we'll be adding another video to this one, and we'll edit the whole lot together. The only thing I would say about these Aucharms is I do like these amplifiers. They're quite old now. I've tried some modern ones which I weren't really happy with, and I've kept these ones. It's just the plastic fascias on this. I mean, there's other makes like Cambridge Audio that tend to do nice aluminium fascias. These plastic fascias just don't cut it with me really. But unless I'm going to spend extortionate amounts of money on new amplifiers, which my wife isn't going to allow somehow, so I stick to these. But I think this is going to make hopefully it's going to make a nice improvement in sound. I have had some good improvements with fuses. And it's not just me hearing it, it definitely is there. So, right, okay, so I'll be popping all these back together, and I'll be back to you in a couple of weeks. Right, guys, and welcome back to this review side of the fuses that we fitted from Taiwan. I think they're from Taiwan. £5.80. They have 4 9N caps, copper. One end is gold plated, 24 carat, and the other one is silver plated, and they're using a pure silver burn wire. So we fitted one to the integrated amp and the other one to the power amp. And basically the first thing I noticed as soon as I plugged it in is there was a lot more airiness around the instruments. It sounded slightly more live sounding to me than it did before. I know it's quite minimal in one sense, but when you're doing small tweaks like this, I believe that has actually really improved those areas. So and also I had them going now for 2 weeks in the system, and every time I listen to it, to me it just sounds better. The overall musical, the bass has become slightly better. I just played you a bit of Getting Away With It by Electronic at first there on the 12-inch remix, which is going on the turntable at the moment. That track has definitely sounded better. Slipping over to the digital, had the same thing with the digital. Definitely there was more airiness around the instruments, as though you could like separate them more. Again, I don't want to overblow this because I get people saying that you're over exaggerating stuff when I'm not really, because to me that's what it sounds like. So yeah, I mean, for £5.80, forget all the snake oil business. Get out and buy some and try them. They do them in all different ampages. So what I'll do is I'll stick all the information down on the in the information after, so you'll be able to order some off eBay. Get them before they go. I mean, a lot of these things are made in small quantities and they don't always come back. So I've got my order in for a few more just in case I have a few blows, which hopefully won't happen. I mean, I've never had one yet. So so basically, yeah. So I'm going to do another. I'm going to fit another one into my Android box power supply, which is just on the side here. So there's a little fuse at the back there. I'm going to pop that out and put a new one of those in there. So I'll be doing a video on that. I've got on order some DC plugs that are turning up, so I can replace the DC wire on the back there, which I'll be making a new one of those and showing you how to do that. So then that'll be good. And then I'm just got to make a new mains cable for the power supply. I've only got just a stock one. I didn't have any other ones laying about. Well, I have, but they're all in bits and that, and I haven't had a chance to sort them out. So basically that's that. So again, thanks for watching another Tweaker Man video. Don't forget to like my videos, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. I'm getting tongue tied now. So thank you for watching.